Well, good afternoon and welcome to you all. We greatly appreciate everybody taking time out of their day to be here to celebrate the official ribbon cutting of Eula Umphress Robert Hynds Park. And what a beautiful, beautiful park this is. This afternoon, you'll be hearing from myself, Tyler Bark, our Parks and Recreation Director, Matthew Fogart from Texas Parks and Wildlife, Katrina Arsenault, our council member, Place 5, Kathy Stroud from the Umphress Hynds family, Mr. Bill Benton, same Umphress Hynds family, Jim Atkinson, our mayor, and then we'll have an invocation by Mike Lovely, the pastor of First Baptist Church. Following the speakers, I'll ask all speakers to come up to the front. We'll have an opportunity to stage a ribbon cutting. Hopefully we can get away from this feedback. Stage a ribbon cutting with all speakers, and then following that, we'll do a reset. I'll invite all council members up. We'll do a ribbon cutting again so we get pictures. And if family members would like one, we have plenty of ribbon and cameras that we can do it one more time. And we can keep going until 6 o'clock tonight. We've got a whole spool of ribbon waiting for you. This afternoon, I have the honor of recognizing a number of people, in fact, a large number of people that were instrumental in this particular park. I'd like to start with somebody that I didn't see here but should receive credit for this park, and that is Robert Jaska. Robert Jaska has been an active member of our community for a very long period of time. He served on city council, he served on the Economic Development Board. I believe he served on a number of other chamber functions and things like that. For a brief period of time, Robert was the finance director for the city of Van Alstyne. So I had plenty of opportunity to sit down with Robert and kind of talk about the pathway that I wanted the city to take. I told him that the city owned 10 acres of land down in this location, and that there was 14 acres of land that could really be a great addition to Van Alstyne and would allow us to build a high-quality park, and that it was owned by Robert Hynds. And he said, well, I know Robert, and I get you in the door. So Robert Jaska and I made the pilgrimage up to Robert Hynds' home on a number of occasions and kind of discussed the possibility of a park here, why it was important that we felt a park be here, and how it would be a fitting tribute to he and his family and loved ones. And I think we had about 6 months worth of discussions back and forth, and Robert agreed to donate a very generous donation of 14 acres to the city. So I'm grateful holding a microphone and a piece of paper is not a good combination. I'm grateful to Mr. Jaska for making that introduction and to taking time to attend those meetings with me, with Mr. Hynds, and kind of bridging that man asking for land and making it a more personal experience with Mr. Hynds and Robert Jaska. So thank you, Robert. If you're here, I apologize. I didn't point you out. You can hold up your hand, and if you're not, I'll chase you down by phone or knock on your door. Next, I owe just an enormous amount of gratitude to Mr. Hynds himself, his willingness first to let me in the door, hear me out as I groveled and begged for land. He did not need to make this donation. This was a donation made of love for our community. That was very clear, and I do appreciate everything he did. I found him to be a very gracious and kind individual, one with enormous deep roots in our community, and somebody that wanted to leave his mark on our community, and I think that's been done. Thirdly, I want to thank the mayor and city council. This required the city borrowing money to make this particular park possible. And as you can tell, it's a 24-acre park. This was not an inexpensive investment by way of cash, but it is quality of life rich in its return. And every council member took a very active role in what you see here today. I always joke when I look at this pergola that this is the Marla pergola. When I look at the playground, I think all the feedback that I received from Mr. Neal and the whole park was, we went back and forth on the design of this park probably 10 times. And so just enormous appreciation for what the mayor and city council did to make this possible. Our landscape architect firm, Westwood Professional Services, thank you to Tricia, Wade, and Stephanie. They did a very good job of hearing all of our requests and changes and edits, and a never-ending list of, hey, just one more thing that went into creating this design. Our civil team at Westwood Professional Services, Cody, Kevin, and Justin, thank you for all the work you did on this project. To Geotech, environmental, MEP structural engineers for their portion of it. To our general contractor, Piazza Construction. Joe, are you here today? There you are. Hi, Joe. Thank you. Long time no see. To Joe, to Chuck Walsh and Terry Cuswell, field manager, senior project manager. This was a project that had to dodge a ton of rain, and they were patient and still delivered a very high quality project. To our contract engineering firm, Advanis and Payne Engineering, Lynn, and to Michael Dupree, who is our project inspector internally. To Texas Parks and Wildlife, Matthew Fogart is here today representing Texas Park and Wildlife. They were a financial contributor to this project. They donated $200,000 via a grant to help make this project possible. And additionally, to everyone on the Van Alstyne City staff. Everybody had some contribution to this. Our Parks and Recreation Director, Tyler Bark, and his entire team, to Candy Hessel in organizing the event you see here today, to our Finance Director for telling me no, Sherry Staber a few times, Director of Public Development Services, Alex Gusco, my deputy, Jennifer Gould, I call her the unsung hero, all had a role in making this park what it is today.